Hello, fellow classmates. It's Ferguson. My name's Robert Rosado, and I'll be talking to you about fraud control and how can we prevent it and tools to use. So, a brief definition of pay-per-click. Pay-per-click can be a type of sponsored online advertising that is used on a wide range of websites, including search engines, where the advertiser only pays if a web user clicks on their ad. Hence the title of pay-per-click, as you can see in the picture shown. When our clients ask us to define pay-per-click, we tell them that pay-per-click is a very cost-efficient mean to get their site noticed by their target audience, while other internet marketing strategies are gradually helping their site to achieve their natural ranking potential. In a way, pay-per-click advertiser works like a silent auction. Advertisers play bids on keywords or phrases that they think that their targeted audience will type in a search field when they're looking for a specific good or service. When a web user uses a query into the field of a search engine that matches the advertiser's keyword list or visits a web page with the content that correlates to the keywords or phrases chosen by the advertiser, the pay-per-click ad may be displayed on the page. In search engines, a pay-per-click ad is generally just above or in the right of the search results when they can easily seen. Other kinds of websites, the ad will place in the location that the site designer has determined will be the most advantage to his site and the advertiser. To differentiate PPC ads from natural search results displayed on a page, search engines will often place PPC under the sponsor ads or sponsor links, which also makes them easier to notice on a page that is crowded with the text and other items competitive for the website's attention. Overall, PPC ads are beneficial to advertisers and web users alike. Advertisers get noticed by their target audience and are charged only for the times that their ads are clicked on, and the web users get to select from sites that they may be relevant to the page that they are viewing without having to deal with obnoxious banner or pop-up ads, the flash and the distracts. So, we can summarize that pay-per-click ads are worthy of consideration for a marketing method. They're good tactics for targeting and maintaining a record of traffic for your website, and they're a very, very significant part of your marketing budget. So now we'll be talking about click fraud. What is click fraud and how can we define it? Well, click fraud occurs when an individual or a computer program fraudulently clicks on an online ad without any intention of learning more about the advertisers or or making a purchase. Advertisers are considered to be victims when they are paying for clicks that do not convert to sales. Click Click fraud acts of clicking on a PCP ad with the sole purpose of wasting that click, of defrauding the advertiser. Possible made by a competitor for obvious reasons. Some will seek to deplete your PC budget, keeping them on a high ranking and keeping you from future prospects. Okay? An unethical competitor can drive up an advertiser's expenses so they overspend or at least max out their PPC budgets. The advertiser may even believe that they've been defrauded by the publisher, and this obviously is a very, very bad way, or it creates a bad fame for advertisers because it puts them out of business and, of course, out of money. So, an unethical competitor can try to make up their rival publisher look bad, so advertisers will stop using them, hoping that they drive them out of business and at least attract their lost advertisers. As I said before, it's a very, very bad for our business, and since it's very competitive, it's a very fierce competitive ambience, so we have to stay on top of our game. And an ethical competitor can try to make their rival publisher look bad, so we'll stop using them, hoping to drive them out of business and at least attract their lost advertisers. A Fox middleman, can create a fake web page to republish ads from other sites and then falsely drive up the numbers of clicks to reap free revenue. Special software can make it appear that fake clicks are coming from any different sources. Sometimes, perhaps innocent friend clicks ads to help to generate additional revenue for middleman. But usually, the clicks are deliberately malicious, whether automated or human driven. So we can conclude that click fraud, it's the act of clicking on a PPC link with the express intentions and intent to defraud the advertiser. It could also be done by a possible competitor. It could be involved with a competitor. It's done with a malicious and mischievous intent. It could also be a mistake or less than a serious visitor, somebody just browsing the internet. Uh, it could also be done for because of a misuse of a PPC ad. Okay, now we're going to talk about how does all this affect the company's budget. As you all know, we companies work with a budget. They need to work with that budget set for that specific plan that they've made. And how does all of this affect that company's budget? Well, for once, that budget that it's set up for that marketing department can be depleted fast. And if it's depleted fast, you won't get the right customers to get to know your product and to buy it. And this obviously is a double loss for our client because if his product is not out there, he will not get sales done. If he does not get the sales done, he won't have the income to keep the marketing department up and running. And the third part that always hurts the client is that the search engine ranking, it gets lower and lower every time this happens. And if your ranking gets lower, people won't see your company, people won't see your ad, people won't buy your products. And this could actually mean a very, very dangerous uh, place for a company because if a company can't sell and can make the sales, can't sell anything, the company will go under. So we want to avoid that. So how can we avoid the the lowering of the ranking, the the misuse of the PPC ads? How can we avoid that fraud? Okay. Well, first of all, you could avoid it by tracking your advertising. You could keep track of your of the monitoring, the traffic that comes in and out of your website. You could also identify the spikes or other off activities that you can see on your website. You could also try the special tools that Google's brings you. Google's give you an analytic tool that can display the numbers and percentage of the clicks that they determine that are invalid. Okay, you could also create a a unique URL for your PPC landing page. and don't link to it anything, so you could clearly evaluate the click sources. This will give you a more clear result. Limit your exposure by setting spending caps on your total campaign for hourly or daily budgets. Okay. Use drivers or long tail keywords, especially if you could do this especially if your primary keywords are highly sought after. You have to write long tail keywords. This will work for you perfectly. And you have less competitive keywords will probably be more cost effective too. So you better think about that too. Beware of any SEO company that guarantees the PPC response numbers. Nobody can guarantee nothing in the internet world. It's constantly changing, and nothing stays the same for a long time. Okay. You could also use free clicking tracking software to show you if you're getting clicks from your competitors or other potential fraudulent sources. And consider investing in a fraud detection software. Concentrate on the highest value target website, specifying which sites would you accept for ad placement. Use only refutable publishers. Don't advertise in countries with extremely low labor rates, as these are places where higher clickers, or so-called clickers, are usually located. These people are hired for this. They will go on online and click everything that they see to deplete the budget of the company's budget. Okay, your presence there will increase the risk of sabotage. Okay, you could also avoid placement on a content targeted websites or use software that can show if you're getting overly large numbers of clicking from these sources. Now, we're going to be talking about now the cost. How much will it cost you to have us, to keep an eye on your ads? Okay, we will actually be charging an initial setup cost, initial setup fee. This will only be one time thing. We're going to charge you, I don't know, after uh, looking at the whole information, we'll be going to charge an initial fee of $250. Okay, and after that, you're going to have to. There's going to be a monthly charge of 85.78. This monthly fee would include monthly reports of traffic on your website and how many fraudulent clicks got stopped and detected. Okay, you will get these reports monthly, and of course, you got technical support 24/7. Is there any questions? Please let us know, and may you have a wonderful day.